Good morning from us. This is our village green. We're very lucky. I mean, this blue sky is ridiculous. Oh, I think that somebody else might be out. Well, we're going over the bridge to the other side of the village green, and our house is over in that corner. Maybe I'll just take you on my ride home from here because we're nearly back. But yeah, I would love to hear how your trip to Aussie was and how life is back in Tauranga. I hope you're really, really good. And I'm so gutted about the trip and me being too late to reply. Good boy. I'll just take you through to the other side. We would love to have hosted you here. Oh, there's a group of runners over there. So this is Marsh Baldwin, our little village. So this is that's the pub in the far corner after the cricket pitch. It's very classic English here. That's the cricket pavilion, and there's the village pub, 7 stars. Villages, some village runners, and this is where I get to school Harvey here. That bit, which is good. I can't tell you how lovely it is to feel this sunshine. It's really literally the first. I'm going to work in the garden today, the garden office, and on that front, last week was heavy. This is 7 months trying to get Rory to figure out what we're doing with the company, right? And a week ago on Friday, I finally gave him a deadline with a document that we negotiated back and forth on, that had given him everything he wanted apart from being able to keep his email address forever. Gave him 6 months of it. He gets to keep 20% of the company. He gets to, get good leaver status. He gets to be part of the ecosystem, invited to stuff with us, acknowledged as the co-founder, all the things that I would have wanted if he wasn't being a complete twat the whole time. And then he's just called it dishonest, evil, all these other things. So he refused to sign it in the end and said that it was a bit, anyway, it doesn't matter. I had to get a lawyer, and he's like, this language is brutal. It's the worst one I've ever got. It's like, well, you have had 3, so maybe but I'm pretty sure this is the most human one you've ever got. It's a legal document. Anyway, he refused to sign, and so I was like, okay, no worries. We'll proceed to the next steps to dissolve the company. And then he kicked off. He's like, I'm warning you, if you don't make the wording this and this, we're going to dissolve. I was like, yep, we're going to dissolve the company. By now, everyone has had enough. The investors were like, we just want to finish. So that was last Friday. I was like, okay, you know what? We're done. It's come to the end of the road. I tried everything I could. I gave him everything I thought I could give him. That worked for the company and the investors and for me, and I thought for him, but no. So he's just been delaying this whole thing for months now. So I was like, okay. And then on Monday I said we'll call a meeting to take the final step. All good. We tried. It's okay. Killed him with kindness in an email, and then he wrote back saying, basically. Can we speak? And I was like, no, I really think we've done enough of that. Anyway, so we had a meeting on Thursday, but he accepted a shareholders meeting to dissolve the company. Second one to do that in the last few months. And anyway, he tried to change my mind beforehand and get me to change the agreement. And I said, no, it's okay. I'm just at the end of the line here. Let's just forget it. And then he was like, you're being highly illegal. You kicking me out the company to start a new one without me is illegal. I'm going to have you on every ground, all this shit the night before. And I was like, you know what? There's a process. We'll follow due process. It's okay. I know what's illegal and what isn't. And, I just don't want any more of this shit. And then he said, well, I'm going to take the company over then. How about that? And I was like, just take it to the meeting tomorrow. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So he was just in panic, and he just gets, nasty when he feels hurt and not heard and all that shit. Well, fair enough. So in the meeting, I was like, watch out, investors. And actually, he was pretty good. He was like, I just want to ask questions as to why my wishes couldn't be upheld. everyone's been turned against me, rah-de-rah. And they were like, hey, sorry to hear that. That's where we live. Anyway, we're like, it's okay that we couldn't find an agreement, but we couldn't find an agreement. Therefore, this meeting is being held to dissolve the company. And he basically said, the short version is, I will sign this agreement, this brutal thing, dishonest thing that you sent me, sign whatever you want, as long as I can get on with my life and I never have to see any of you again. And that was the end of the meeting. We're like, oh, okay, that's not what we're expecting. That's Borden House. So it was a bit of a shell shocked, really. So I resent him the DocuSign link, and he signed it on Friday, and I signed mine with a witness on Friday night. His mum was his witness, and job done, which means I get to keep the company after all this, carry on. He's out. I need to do all the paperwork this week when I can find the energy. He keeps 20%, but that's okay, and I do think it's fair, and I don't expect it's the last time I hear from him. And I'm sure that it will actually, in the end, all be okay, and he will... I mean, it is now okay, either way. I'm free from the crap. This is home. And yeah, that's it. So after 7 months of this and 3.5 years of all the other crap, I feel like I can come back to life. I've come out of this fog of this subworld I've been living in. That's my garden. Should we show Auntie Lena our garden? Can we go around here? This is my garden. This is where we hoped you would come on the 3rd of August. Hopefully with the same weather. And that's my back garden. That's the table where I do my home office. Harvey, can you be helpful, please? There. That's the garden. So lucky. This is the side. It's our courtyard. And that's the front of my house there. There. And then that's the main house. There's our church. So yeah, super, super lucky to be here. And this place definitely saved me in the last 3-4 years. Being able to have this solace. Amazing. I've got Harvey on loan. I don't know if I told you for the summer. I think I did. Which is really nice, and that Catherine kindly said that he could come and live here. So we've just met up with his mum, Sonia, for a ride this morning, and then we've split off. And he's come back here. So this is our stable yard. It's just gorgeous. All tumbling down and falling apart. Imagine all upstairs is accommodation, but it's just all broken, and but it's amazing. Whoop. So yeah, this is where we are. Very lucky. But lovely to walk with you. I'm so sorry to be late with my message, and maybe to miss you this summer. Oh, gutted. But now I'm out of this subworld. Honestly, I feel so different already. It's nuts. Since Friday, Thursday even, I feel like I've just come back to life, and I'm got clarity, and I'm present in the world. It's been not like that for a long, long time. So I hope it lasts, and I can come back to being me after a very long time. So it's good Monday starting. But lots of love, and have a great week, and we speak soon. But share with me how your trip was. Lots of love.